Hi, this is Dan. Today I'd like to share a short little chess puzzle with you. You'll see, looking at the position on the board right now, it looks, kind of innocent, like this is just kind of a normal position. But actually, in this position, it's white to move, and white has a forced checkmate in just 2 moves. So before I say anything else, just take a look at the position, see if you have any ideas for how to checkmate black in 2 moves. Just remember that when you're playing chess, it's always a good idea to look at all of the checks and captures that you have and just consider whether or not they're good or not. So it's worth taking the time to look at all the checks and captures that you have. So take a look. If you want to pause the video first before we say anything else, go ahead. Okay, so when we look at this position, it's interesting to note if the pawn on f7 were not on the board, then white would actually have a checkmate with bishop to g6 checkmate. So that's the idea of this puzzle. The idea is we want to create a situation for that checkmate to take place. So in order to do that, we need to force that pawn to move. So there's a very forcing check that will force the f7 pawn to move. So see if you can find that check. If you need to pause, go ahead. Okay, so the first move for white, and it's a winning move, is queen captures on e6 check. And it's the kind of move you might not consider because you do lose your queen here if black chooses to capture with the f7 pawn. But that move, as we discussed before, allows the bishop to come to g6, which is checkmate. And then, black actually does have one other option here after queen captures on e6. The bishop can block, but this just allows a different checkmate. So in this case, where is the checkmate? Take a quick look and see if you can find how white checkmates black here. Okay, the checkmate here is queen captures on e7 checkmate. So you'll see that black has 2 choices after this queen capture, and both of them lose, and both of them result in a forced checkmate in 2 moves for white. So anyway, just a good reminder to always look at all the checks and captures that you have on the board, and never assume that a position is just early in the game and you don't have tactical ideas or combinations available to you. Just be aware of these kind of things, and you may be able to get some quick wins. So hope you enjoyed it. And by the way, this puzzle I also drew from John Nunn's excellent book, 1001 Deadly Checkmates, which is fun and also really instructive for developing chess players like you and me to study. So definitely recommend you check it out. Okay, thanks, and I will share another video soon. Thank you very much for the support.